Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Westfield, New Jersey. Today I wanted to speak to you about driving tips for back pain patients. First, I want to mention to you that many times when you have severe back pain, you don't really feel like driving. But this is a little controversial after you hear what I'm going to say. There is a good reason not to drive because you may not be able to move quick enough to stop short or put your foot on the brake quickly. And also you may not be able to move your legs that well. So there is a good reason to not drive. Now I also want to tell you that there are also some good reasons to drive. See, when your back is hurting a lot and you drive down the street, whether you're the passenger or the driver, you'll start to notice every little bump in the road. It's going to be like torture. And the quicker you're going over these things and the less you realize that they're there, the more they're going to hurt. So if you're driving, you will automatically, without realizing it, know where most of these bumps are going to be and how quickly you're going over them, and your body will prepare itself for these things. Whereas if you're the passenger, that's not going to happen. They're just going to take you by surprise and just zing you every once in a while like that. You're not going to like it. So take this into consideration. Now, if you are driving, one of the things that's going to be difficult is every time you move your foot to put it on the brake, especially if you bend your knee and your hip a lot when you do this, when some people do when they drive, this may bother your back a lot. So what you might want to try to do is to keep your foot near instead of bringing it up and then putting it down again, just keeping it near the brake and the gas pedal all the time and just moving your foot from side to side like this. If you go from the the gas to the brake and the brake to the gas this way, instead of taking your foot all the way off, it will cause less pain in your lower back. Another thing that you might want to be careful of is if you're driving, or even if you're not driving, you want to go, if you have to go in the car, try to go away where there's not a lot of stop and go traffic. Because this stopping every once in a while, every time you stop is going to put pressure on your lower back and it's going to hurt and you're not going to like it. So the less times that you have to go back and forth, stop and slow down, the better it's going to be for you. Another thing you want to watch out for is try to go away where there's not a million turns, because every time you go around a corner, it's going to also put pressure on your back and it's going to hurt. So you want to try to think of a route that has the least curves in it if you can. Another thing that you might want to watch out for is stopping, because whenever you stop, you're going to be pushing your foot on the floor, and this is going to tense up your back muscles, and it may hurt. So if you're the driver, you can slow down more gradually, and when you get to the end of the stop, just ease up just slightly on the pedal. Don't take your foot off the pedal, but just don't keep it all the way down. And this will take a little bit of pressure off your back too when you're driving. So I hope this information's been helpful to you. And some of you will want to drive, some of you won't. But think about it before you do. And I'll try to bring you some more information at another time. Thank you very much.